to the channel. This is Brian, the introverted marketer, and it ain't hard to tell, it's simple. Now we tapping back in with AppSumo, and we're gonna be covering deposit photos. It's a favorite on AppSumo. They come around from time to time, and in my opinion, and this is my third time doing this video, I definitely think they're worth checking out. You get access to over 320 million stock visuals, music files, videos, vector, illustrations. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the thing you need to understand about deposit photos on AppSumo is that it's not a lifetime deal. Essentially what you're getting is a better deal via AppSumo. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that. So for one code, it's $49, and you get 100 one-time AI image generator credits and 100 one-time image vector, video, or audio file credits. Now, on the website, I'll show you the plans. Why buying through AppSumo is preferable while this deal is here versus going through the website. You get a way better deal. I would say this is worth about $100 right here that you're paying $49 for. Even though it's only one time, it doesn't renew monthly. If you need, these don't expire. So if you need to get stock photos, videos, or anything like that, this is the time to stack up while they're here. I know this video is a little bit late. You can see the timer right here. I'm putting this video out today. The deal ends in about 30 hours. Today is Monday, December 1st. So let's look at the deal terms and conditions. So even though you could download your photo anytime, remember you gotta activate your code within 30 days. So we're gonna go over what the standard license is. The credits do not replenish and never expire. So that's the key. They don't expire and they don't replenish. It's not 100 credits every month. It's 100 credits every time. And once again, just want to let you see that it goes all the way up to 10 credits. Pretty much 50% off is how you're moving. As you go up for more and more codes, you can stack your codes. So if you're already a returning AppSumo purchaser, it's all good. If you're new, welcome. Unlimited number of codes for more images and AI generated credits, so that's interesting. So to receive multi-content credits for video and audio files, you must purchase a new AppSumo code. And with the 100 credit multi-content plan, videos cost about 20 credits each. Image and audio files is 100, and you get 100 free AI generation, so they don't pull from the same pool that you use for your image and audio files. So that's love right there. A lot of people love this deposit photos, and one of the main gripes you see here, a lot of people agree one video costs 20 credits. But one thing you need to understand, family, is if you go to any platform that offers video generation, whether you're paying monthly or you bought a lifetime deal, video creation with AI is a lot. So in my opinion, 20 credits isn't a lot. Even though the videos are real, it's not AI. I think the same principle applies. The higher the quality, or rather the more effort that's taken into getting these kind of visuals, the more it should cost. And I think that's just reasonable business. Now, if there's another platform that offers it at a lower price, then that's love. But for 20 credits, if you're trying to get a video, that's how Deposit Photos is moving. So with that being said, we discussed everything here. Let's head over to Deposit Photos. You can see I'm already logged in. I do have one code just for the purpose of doing this video. I've done this video multiple times. So you see I already tested out the AI prompts. And you can see here, I'm only going to show you a few things, not everything, just the main things that I think, in my opinion, is beneficial, that may be beneficial to you and yours, which is the AI image generator, the free image upscaler, the free background remover, and of course you have large variety collections, include some free files. But I do want to show you, before we get into all of that, their plans, so you can understand what the difference is. So you can see, this is me and my plans. So rather what I need to do is go back to deposit photos. Here we go. So here's the deposit photos plans. So for month to month, it's flexible. You can cancel anytime. It costs you $1.09 an image. So for $10.90, you could download 10 images pretty much a month. And then you have the annual, $9.99. And you could but their unused downloads can roll over. So that's a key thing. If you're just trying to just stack up your downloads, you could wait, depending on what plan you want to pay for, and it'll just roll over. And of course they have packs here. And as you can see, it does cost. So in my opinion, AppSumo is the way to go. But you know, on this channel, options matter. If you do happen to miss out on the deal and you want to work with deposit photos, here is what you get right here. And this is for photos and vectors. For videos, it's a little bit different. You get 5 videos for $79 a month. You can see the packs here, and it varies depending on the quality of the videos, with 4Ks being the most expensive. One video is $149. And you can see the rights here are sold under the standard license. You can see the annual upfront and the month to month, and they have music and sound effects. Same thing. Everything is under the standard license, but for the music, you get, for $12.99 a month, you get unlimited downloads. And I know what you're wondering. You keep seeing this standard license and extended license. So I'm not going to assume you understand anything about this. I'm going to present this to you as if you don't know what deposit photos is and you didn't do any kind of research. So here's what it says here in the FAQ. So the standard license is default license. And we're going to open that in a tab that allows you to use a download file for personal or commercial purposes. If you have a standard license, you could print no more than 500,000 copies of material created by using a downloaded file. So let's go ahead over here where it covers it even more. So for the standard license, you can see that you're allowed to pretty much do 2 things unlimited. The quantity of copies or displays for electronic use, unlimited. The maximum allowed size is unlimited for resolution. Creation of all kinds of items is allowed. Creation of items for resale or for free distribution is allowed. But here's where you're prohibited, and this is for images, vectors, and videos. Creation of items for resale or items for free distribution where the file plays a major role in the item and adds value to it. So that's prohibited. So you just got to be mindful. If you're creating something and the image is a main part of it for resale or free distribution, then that's prohibited. So you may be subject to some actions if you kind of go against the terms. That's why it's important that you read these terms. And that's why with these videos, instead of going straight into the product, I like to go through the terms and conditions so we can understand things together. So it shows some examples of use. And you can see here, digital use, it shows you, and printer use, it shows you. So the extended license, everything is unlimited and everything is allowed. That's why it costs more. Because pretty much once you get it under the extended license, it's pretty much, it's not yours per se, because you bought it from Deposit Photos, but you could do pretty much anything you want. So for the music, same thing with the extended license. You could do pretty much everything except use files, a major part of audio only content. So if you're trying to do like streaming or anything like that, can't do that. With the standard license, offline can't do it. Public offline broadcasting can't do it. Resale or free distribution of content can't do it. And this is always you can't do it. Use files, a major part of audio only content. So those are the terms and conditions, and just make sure we cover down on everything. And I think we did. So now that we understand the terms and conditions and we've seen what Deposit Photos are offering on their end, we could get into the video. So let's go ahead and tap it with the AI image generator first and foremost. So you can see here, these are pretty much some simple prompts I use to test it out, and you can see the quality. For the most part, they look pretty good. Very believable. Some of them have little bits of issues with the hands, but other than that, they're pretty good. Very good, I would say. And that's using their own image generator. Commercially safe, exclusively licensed, flexible, and versatile. So if you wasn't someone that was an expert or rather someone familiar with regular image generators and you just wanted something quick, fast, and just done professionally, that's very simple, you can come over to Deposit Photos. These are very simple prompts. Like, there's nothing here. A digital marker at their home office working mid-afternoon. Like, it doesn't get any more simpler than that. I've done this right here. We can actually do one together just so you can see. I have 97 generations. Like I said, it's the third time me doing this video. Had some audio issues. So I have a few more generations that I could play with. You can see we could go for square, 4-3, or 3-4. I just keep things wide. Auto, art, or photography. Let's go with photography this time. And you could also upload a reference image if you want. I don't really have any. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with this. And let me just think about what I want to generate. A business person at their office. That's Paris Beach, by the way. Love Paris Beach. So a business person at their office. Very simple. Nothing too in depth. But let's go ahead and generate that. This is just to show you that you don't need complex prompts to actually use this AI generator. It works pretty fine. You can see here, they look pretty professional in my opinion. You can tell it's AI-ish in their face, I think. At least I can tell. But it looks rather professional. But if you wanted some ideas, you can always go over to Explore Ideas, and you can see you can use their prompts. There's a limit. I do have prompt generators, but there's a limit. And that's photography. And then they have for art. I really like this one. I like that one, and I like that one. And of course with 3D. So you can, if you lack an inspiration, you can always just come over here and check it out, see what they got, and just give it a try. So that's the AI image generator. You see I got 96 generations left for what I purchased. So you can see here they have a million, well not a million, over 320 million images and everything. So we're just going to take a look at some of the collections that they have, so you can see the quality of the images they have, because in my opinion it's outstanding. So it's the holiday season. Let's go ahead and check out some holiday photos and see what they got here. So we have celebrities. Yes, you can actually use celebrity images. That's insane. Women's Day, Holiday Festival. Thank you, Mom. Let's go with Christmas minimalism. See what they have here. It is December. So let's check out these Christmas images. This actually looks like a video right here. So for the video, you know that costs 20 credits. You can see that right here. But the thing about it is that you can download any quality from the 240p to the 4K, and it costs you 20 credits. It's gonna cost me 20 credits because my credits is there first. I already have my credits there with AppSumo. So that's how it's moving with that. And of course, they show you similar royalty-free videos, and their videos are pretty top-notch in my opinion. I see why a lot of people, when deposit photos come around, they just pick up a bunch of credits because it's great. Whether you're doing videos, long-form videos, or you're just doing marketing in general, these videos are pretty good. So you can see here, they mixed in pretty much photos and videos, and you just hover over it. So they have a wide selection. Right here, they only have about 98 for Christmas minimalism. But we can head back over here, and we can see, and let's go ahead and go with, you see they have Ukraine, food, they have pride, love is love, celebrities, healthcare. There was something I was looking at before. I think it was the curated collection. So let's look at the curated collection, and you can just see the quality of the photos they have here. So it's just absolutely gorgeous imagery. Standard license, and I could just download the image. And with the extended license, they could be downloaded using packs with extended license only. So if you don't have any packs that allows you to download with the extended license, you can't use it. But everything else, if you have standard license, credits or otherwise, you can use it. So that's what's trending there. And also, I want to show you that they got vectors, we have illustrations, and of course I showed you we have videos. We can just see how they look. Have editorial, and of course they have music, and I just want to show you how some of that sounds. And of course they have editing tools. So let's just check out how they sound right here. For Christmas season and the holidays and all that stuff. And one thing you also need to note that they do have free files that you could download as well. So they pretty much have you covered everywhere. They also have an application on the App Store and Google Play, so it don't matter if you're using iOS or if you're using Android, they got you covered there. You can log into your account and handle your business there. You don't have to always just use a computer or a mobile browser. They have dedicated applications. So if we go over to all collections, I believe I went through this before. You can see they have everything sorted into different collections, and they show you the number of files. It'll be images, it'll be videos, and they have it categorized. So they have a lot here, but I do want to show you in their collections more so how because it's not going to be a long video. I do want to open up like vectors and show you that. That's the free files. We can open that in a new tab so you can see what that looks like. So I wanted to open up something specific for vector files, and this will do. You can see here for vector files you have a bunch of different options here. You can go through the pages, and that's just similar images to the business concept. But you can always just search for vectors, PNGs, illustration, music, sound effect. Like let's say we wanted to search for rain. I know we was just looking at, or rather listening to some Christmas sounds. Let's see if we can find some rain. Doesn't seem like it's finding any rain. Okay, so now here we go. You can see over here for sound effects, they give you different categories from ambience all the way down to destruction, video games, signals. So pretty much anything you could think of, they're gonna have it here for you. And that's the beautiful thing about DepositPhotos. When you have over 320 million files, I mean, what don't you have? So in my opinion, it's definitely a go. We can also touch down on the free background remover and the free image upscaler. I mean, just that alone makes DepositPhotos checking out, because it's free, it don't cost you nothing. We could check out a demo. I actually already did this before. Process files will be removed automatically after 7 days. You can see the original image. Here's what it looks like, right? And then you will just download it, and it will show you how that looks, right? And it's downloaded with the background removed. Or you could upload an image. Let's just say, okay, so I'm uploading my image. Here's my logo. You see, original, remove background, simple. And then if I just wanted to download it, I could download it. And then boom, there you go. So that is the free background remover. And then we have the free image upscaler. Once again, we already have an example image here. Let's go ahead and try my own image and see if it's able to upscale it. Okay, so I was looking around and I seen that I do not have any JPEGs, and you can see here these are JPEGs. All my images I download as PNGs. But pretty much this is what you can expect with it, and they also give you more examples. They show you the original on the left, and on the right you can see how it's upscaled. And that's a free tool with DepositPhotos. So what are my overall thoughts on DepositPhotos? Even without going in depth on everything here, like they have a logo maker, Vista Creator Editor. That's like a separate tool that they use in Vista Create to edit. My thoughts on this, if you just want to keep it simple, you know, on this channel we love simple. If you need something that allows you to download stock photos, this is your place for you. Background removal, this is the place for you. Upscale your image, as long as it's a JPEG, this is the place for you. You want to generate some AI images, this is the place for you. So in my opinion, for the price they're offering on AppSumo, I think it's definitely worth considering. Definitely 2 thumbs up from me. They have over 320 million assets here. I mean, you're not going to be a loss for any kind of asset you need for your project. You can find it all on DepositPhotos. But let me know what your thoughts are on DepositPhotos. There'll be a link in the description below and the pinned comment. Make sure you check out DepositPhotos. It's still on AppSumo at the time of recording of this video. As soon as I finish recording this, I'm going to push it out for about the next day. And if you are a Plus member, you may be granted an additional 3 days. So make sure you check out DepositPhotos on AppSumo today. And with that being said, I'm going to end the video right here. This is Brian, the introverted marketer, and it ain't hard to tell. It's simple. I'll catch you on the next video, fam. Peace.